Who that knocking on my window? Ow.
Nobody now. I know y'all be like, where's Pedro? And then all of a sudden, bam, I'm there. It's like magic, y'all. Savage AF is the show. Black Pedro is my name.
Yo, what's up? This is Shang, and I wanted to say to you guys, thank you for supporting us. It's been a little hiatus, but it's been cool from the standpoint of y'all still rocking with us. So I appreciate y'all.
Not only that, man, but welcome back, brother. I know you had a rough weekend, and
it was
hard time for your family, man. But
it was definitely different, man. It was not nice. But the military gave him a bomb ass. They had like the 21 gun salute thing. They shot the 2 shots off, and his lieutenant was there, and they read this eulogy for him, and then all the other military cats that were there, they were just all these military cats just standing there like this, and it was intense. It was intense. It was very intense. But no, you know what? My sister was a little fucked up. My brother was fucked up. My other brother didn't show because he's mad at us. So fuck it.
Hey, man. You know what? I think for you personally, if I could say this, with the deepest condolences to you and your family, that you should just focus and accept that you were there. You did your part.
Yeah.
As you have always for your family, man. So all the drama aside, I know it's heavy, but I'm proud of you and for being able to be there for your brother, and your family.
It was a trip, man, but they did it up, man. When I say I guess because he was decorated. I guess if he was a bum ass military guy, they wouldn't have shown up. But he was decorated, and they really, really did their thing. I ain't all that pro America shit, and my brother was Joe Soldier, but God damn,
himself,
he was when he was in it, he was in it. He was but then he was like that dude. He was that dude.
But that's that's part of that. If you're gonna do it, that's how it's done, I think.
Yeah.
Lady Hazel May can definitely empathize with you. She said her dad got that send off. It was very nice. JRA NYC is United States Marine Corps Semper Fi.
They did their thing. They really. It was just more his daughters. That was rough. His daughters were there, and they were just fucking losing it. And I'm trying to be like, stay strong, and they losing it, and they didn't lose it until the eulogy. We were all talking, everything was cool, and then when the eulogy came up, that's tough, when that's the part where and I was sitting there like, So
my mom and my sister and I, we have these conversations or have had about what to do, where the papers are, and the safety deposit box, and who gets what, just to have it be clear. And I've been tasked with is eulogizing my mother at her homegoing, right? And I'm even these days I'm like, man, I don't know what that's going to be. I totally absolutely. Well, mama was like, nigga, I'm gonna be a fucking wreck. So
I never did that.
Those are always hard times for people, man. Always hard times, and but strength to you and your family, man, and rest in peace to Thomas Forbes, brother.
He they gave him a send off though, bro. I was like, so they really gonna shoot these guns? And it was a line of these military cats, and they really they showed up, and I didn't know. Even I didn't know he was that deep into it. You know what I'm saying? And he was, his lieutenant read some stuff and said the things he's done. I was like, he did? That I didn't know. And I'm close with him, but we don't never talk about, man. But about that time you guarded the president. Like we never had conversations like that. So I mean that was, but I mean,
Breezy JJ's also condolences to all of those out there who have lost family members who are military, whether while it was in service or not. Breezy JJ's, thank you for sharing. She said her husband was a Marine and he passed overseas. Kudos, respect to all of those who have served and continue to do so, and for those who have family members who are out there, and for anybody who's lost anybody over this past year and a half, especially, much power, strength, and all of that to you guys. For sure.
Yeah. No, it was a trip, but now
good to have you back, though, brother. Good to have you back.
I'm back in town, and hopefully Pedro.
I completely failed on Friday. Just completely failed to get the show done. Like, just
I saw the video. You're like, look, man. You were like, look, man, I am tired. Listen,
nigga, I saw a whole car overturned on the 15 freeway, and if there was a passenger in that car, they died. They were dead.
Like they didn't make it.
Like the roof was just crushed on that side. Like, so be careful out there, people. I don't know how y'all niggas are driving.
And before we jump into the show, by the way, Vegas got moved again because of COVID.
Just niggas, man. No. I can't with this, dog.
No, they got moved. It got moved again.
I keep telling her I'll be there tomorrow. Mama, I'm coming to do the show.
No, yeah.
And now she's like, okay, baby, that's all. You do your little comedy shows when you can do them. I'm like, no, it's a show.
We were supposed to do it, and they just texted me and said that it's going to be moved till May 4th. So we will be doing it, I guess, May 4th. I'm being like skeptical. We are going to start doing live shows, Savage AF shows. Me and Pedro have done some live shows, and they were great. It was a great crowd, great response, good time. And so we will let you know what that's happening. Also, we want to let you know what's going on with the subscriptions. I'm a little disappointed in y'all. Okay, this past weekend, it dipped, and I don't like that. And that ain't cool. I don't know what you're thinking. So what I need y'all to do is go to the goddamn YouTube. God damn it. And I need you to click the goddamn, look at my face. Click the goddamn button. Okay.
Right, my face.
And also we need you to subscribe to the podcast version of the show, which you already know what it's on. iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio,
Spotify,
and ready?
SoundCloud, yeah. That's the Sounds of Savage. That's the album coming out. The album.
Yes,
Sounds of Savage.
You know what? It's wild you just said that. Speaking of albums, make sure you subscribe, but make sure you check out that album, okay? And it's Black Pedro Begins. All right, Black Pedro Begins, the album. Now, what you do is you go to the website and the Black Pedro, which I will have it it is in the scroll. Now you see it in the scroll, so don't act like you don't see it in the scroll. It's in the
blackpedro.com/shop for those who are listening.
So make sure you do that, and check it out for sure.
And JRA NYC, I see you out there trying to clown. He's talking about we're gonna be on May 4th, 2022. nigga, we gonna do a show either way.
You know what? Usually everything it goes through pretty smooth, but this time it's been interesting.
Man, but you know what has gone through really smooth?
What?
And been very interesting since its release?
What?
On Amazon Prime?
Wow.
Shanghai Shangri, the comedy special.
Yeah, it's yes.
Release your shit this year, guys.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. Okay.
Right.
Let's do it. Shanghai Shangri.
Shanghai Shangri on Amazon Prime. Make sure that when you go check it out, what I need you to do is I don't need you just to watch it. I need you to rate it and review it because that's very important.
And share.
And share to the algorithm that keeps me in the queue, high in the queue. And so far I'm high in the queue because of Coming to America. That's real. That ain't cause me.
Yeah.
Speaking
of high in the queue, I forgot my vape pen. God
damn. Yeah. But I'm high in the queue. But make sure that you rate it and review it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to give you the rundown on the run up. But
run around.
But one more thing. Make sure you follow on IG if you're new to the show at Black Pedro. And make sure you follow me on my IG, which is at Comedian Shang. And if you do that, you are not full of shit. But if you don't, it's bullshit.
Hey, bullshit.
Okay.
Lauren Wesley Ackerman.
Yeah, new guy.
Just
Hey,
subscribe. Thanks for
what's up,
keeping it
Wesley?
real. Keep it
Listen,
real with us,
Lauren.
man.
Okay, so
Nicole H is in the building. I see you as well.
we got a lot
Queen
of
B.
people that are jumping in, and you're good people, and I just want you to know
So,
that.
and Queen B,
I don't believe you. That's-
Queen B, I see you. Monday has been something else. Let's get into it, man. So this is Savage AF, Black Pedro,
yeah,
Shang.
let's do the rundown on the run up.
Of course, we always end with a Shangri, y'all. The Republicans going to make me lose my mind up in here. Up in here, rest in peace, Earl Simmons, who was laid to rest. But before we get into that, my Black page will pop in. I'm asking, well, I don't even know. I'm not actually asking. I'm telling you what's at stake. Play on words. You know what I love. You know what I love. But before we get into that, take a seat, y'all. The census results from last year, 2020. Remember last year we were like, fill out your census. Just go to census.gov and census your ass off and just census, man. Just census. So you can get the resources in community and census. Just fill out the census.
Yes, make sure you do that.
There will be a shift in some seats, and Democrats are losing seats in the House of Representatives because of the census results of last year. So let's talk about it. But before we get into that, very serious topic. I'm looking at Wolf Blitzer and my ex-girlfriend from college and one of the police chiefs, Charles Ramsey, I believe, on CNN right now talking about this situation.
Another situation.
We can't get from one case to another without another case coming up before the
well,
next. Say his name.
Yeah, it's the DJ Khaled of murder and another one.
Mm-hmm.
And another one. I just what the fuck? What are we doing, people? What are we fucking doing, people? That's what I want to know.
Well, what we're doing right now on Savage AF is talking about the murder, and his own son, Khalil, has, I've heard him identified as an execution of Andrew Brown. This is in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Below the Mason-Dixon line, as you've heard me say, not my favorite places to be at all. I'm sorry. The South.
You don't. Wait a minute. You don't like the South, you black bastard. Let me tell you something, motherfucker.
I'll have you know.
The South will rise and Trump is president. He's still president. Fucking Kevin McCarthy said it, and so it is.
I'll have you know, good man, that there shall be no talk of such things in a civilized nation and community. Okay,
you sons of bitches out there that don't understand.
I offer you tea or my fists.
All right.
Listen, man. We are at, I don't know even what you call this, man. Breaking point, whatever. The scales have got to tip at this point in terms of justice. So what we have is this situation. Andrew Brown, the cops are going to execute a drug warrant, I believe, and end up shooting this man to death. By the way, officially, the sort of coroner's report, describes it as a, sort of death by fatal blow to the head by a bullet. But the key part is it ends with and he was killed by others. Now, others can sound like ghosts or fucking,
right.
I don't know, a Jordan Peele movie or some shit. But in this case, others means the damn police of
Is you trying? What you
Elizabeth
trying?
City.
Hold up. You trying to say the police do illegal activities pertaining to search and seizure? Wait a minute, search and seizure and violence toward people of color. I don't believe it. I think that number one, you're a nigger. Let's start right there.
My word. I challenge thee to a duel. All right, man. So
we can get in the car and race. Let's do it.
Ding. All right. Elizabeth City, North Carolina. So they really showed their ass today. This happened days ago.
Yes.
We've been waiting all weekend and everything for the release of a video. They the sheriff's department was not allowed to. According to the laws, there it has to be ordered by a judge for the release of police body
the
cam.
police body cam. I'm like,
So
really?
it was on a judge. It was on a judge.
Oh, come on.
They still haven't released it publicly, so we haven't seen it. But today we found out the family of Andrew Brown Jr. Their reaction to seeing it.
Right.
The attorneys' reactions to seeing it. Ben Crump, Bakari Sellers. Sorry, let me look up the sister's name. I think she's actually the lead attorney on it.
Right.
But either way, right. What they describe, and so I don't want to talk too much about the video, but more of like the county's reaction to it. But what they just describe is 20 seconds. That's what they were given of this incident in which a compliant Brown is with hands on the wheel is being shot at as the cops are running up. There are 5 cops on the driver's side shooting at him. And I guess they were getting the body cam perspective from another officer who was approaching and eventually started shooting as well. Again, unarmed man, complying, hands on the steering wheel, backed his vehicle away from the cop. They blocked him into his driveway. He while being shot, backed his vehicle away from the cops and tried to get around him. And according to the attorneys, he was still being shot at after the car crashed into a tree when he slumped over the fucking wheel, right? So beyond that, like I said, we haven't seen it. So let's not talk too much about the events, I would say. Until we can all see it.
Until we can get,
you know what I mean? But let's talk about this. And somebody mentioned redacted video, okay, of the Gina Amerson, thank you, of a 20 seconds that were released of an event from one body camera when there are 7 to 8 officers on the scene shooting, no dash cam videos, okay, and according to and all of this is being run not by the district attorney but by the county attorney, right? We understand how it operates on levels, right? District attorney, city, county attorney, obviously the entire county, and then your state attorney general can handle things in the state. So in the case of Minnesota with Derek Chauvin for the murder of George Floyd, Keith Ellison came in, the black Muslim attorney general, came in and took over the case. Like, y'all fucking this up locally, right? And I think this is what we have to see here is that the state should take over this case in North Carolina because it has already been fucked over.
Right. And you know what? You got to think about it. The police are saying, well, no, we're not all bad. No, I think that you're showing your ass. You're pretty much showing you are bad. And I just don't get why we are acting as though they can't do bad. We know what happened in the Chauvin case. We know that they gave their first account before we saw the video was, hey, he was just sick. And all of these cunts, these cunt-eyed, dead-eyed cunts, I said that sentence and I'm proud of it. They all.
I can't believe you said that.
It is terrific. They actually said it. So in the George Floyd case, the bottom line is they lied right off the bat. They already are making it a fuck show with a bunch of fuck boy ass cops doing fuck boy ass shit. They look like they want to really have sex with each other in this photo. I'm just saying, they especially that one with the glasses and no helmet on.
He's like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Is he trying to be a police officer or he's trying to be a sexy stripper? What look is that?
I said comply.
Yeah, I said comply. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, man. Yeah. So okay.
They shot this man as though he was from the show Narcos. Like they rolled up hard and it's just ridiculous.
Well, you know, and again, I just want to stress, at least for me personally, that I don't want to comment too much on what they did without seeing the video. But what we do know they did is, like we say, redact this evidence. And, you know, according to Ben Crump, Bakari Sellers, the whole defense team, this, you know, there's all this other video footage and other angles and other cameras that should be exposed. So this is clearly an attempt to shape this. But for me, it really falls into this bold-faced cracker monkey mentality that in this time, when Derek Chauvin has been convicted on all 3 counts, including, second degree murder.
Second degree murder.
That you think you can hold this video for days. Redacted,
yes, we can. Yes, we can, Pedro.
Edit that shit, and then give us 20 seconds. And they haven't given us yet, but show the family 20 seconds of a compliant unarmed black man being shot, and thinking that this is transparency.
Right.
That, like, if you're going to edit some shit out, what you gave, the 20 seconds you gave us seems to be, according to these attorneys, third party.
According to the attorneys, right.
Seems to be total indictments of the officer's actions. So why not just release all the shit if you're just going to give us the 20 seconds that doesn't help your case anyways?
Right.
Or help any of the officers. By the way, these officers have are either on administrative leave, have retired.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they're following the Kim Potter. Oh, damn, shot a nigger by accident. Let me get this pension and get out of here. Sorry, guys, right. My bad.
But
I probably shouldn't.
I don't think it's going to work out for him. Hopefully it won't work out for him. But to give 20 seconds, like, hey, this is what happened. Okay. What? Hold on. Can we see that again? Yeah, we were driving and then all of a sudden, nigger. Yeah. What? So that's all you're going to show me. That's all. That's it. I think that at the end of the day, these cops are acting like they always have been. And there was a sign that I saw that was at a protest, Pedro, that they said, imagine the thousands of other situations where the police absolutely lied. Imagine that we didn't have video. I think they did lie. And I think that it's hard to, what's up, Gina?
If it would clear them, it seems like they would show the world, right? Like, yeah, I mean,
like,
listen, go ahead, Shang. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying, 20 seconds. That's basically what they did. It's insulting. And there was a comic, Sam Tripoli, and a couple other comics, bitch ass comics that were saying, and what's his name? Cochino, Black Lives Splatter, making comments like that, which when I see that little raw, sawed off runt, he's getting elbows to the fucking forehead. And Sam Tripoli, they're all trying to act like, of course the cops are innocent. It's you black people. More white people get shot than black people. More white people get killed than black people. Well,
not per capita.
Yeah, and plus,
like, in volume, sure, there's more white people,
right?
But with respect to your percentage of the population, nah, bruh. Nah, bruh.
Yeah,
that's not how you can't go with the raw numbers, dog. It's about proportionality, man. If we're only 13% of the population, but we're 40% of the kills that cops make. Okay, sure, that's not a majority of the amount of people that cops kill, but respective to being a smaller slice of the society, that would be a large percentage. And those are numbers I just made up and threw out. But
yeah, by the way, everybody that's
relative.
Watching, those are called facts. I just want you to know that's right,
Guesstimate.
Facts. Yes, and for you to actually want us to swallow that bullshit of showing 20 seconds, really, motherfuckers, really. Eat a dick.
I'm really interested to see these 20 seconds, not for entertainment purposes, right? But we all definitely are looking for clarity and transparency in these in these events. Actually, let me go back. I think we're all looking for these events to never occur again. But when they do, we would like to have the transparency with all these cameras to see. But for me, it's this caucasity, right?
Right.
Or maybe we can call it copcasity, where it's even above just general whiteness, where it's like, are you supposed to be here? That's caucasity.
That's
But
caucasity for sure.
copcasity is show me your hands while shooting, which is what the Brown family attorneys are alleging that is heard on the video is both the command to show me your hands while shooting, right? And we see this all the time with these contradictory commands that you get from God. One guy will be like, lay on the ground. The other one's like, sit on the curb. And and then they get shot because they have done nothing. But cop Cassidy leads
show me your
hands. Shooting, you know.
Show me your hands. Turn around. Do the hokey pokey and turn it all around. Like, yeah, hey, juggle these pies while showing me your hands, while kicking this ball, while playing the tambourine.
Tambourine.
Yeah. You know,
shout out to Chris Rock.
But very good special on Netflix. You know, definitely he definitely put his foot in it. But I just think that they just need to just stop with the bullshit. Stop with the bullshit. Y'all guilty. Take the L, bitches. Take the L.
Yeah, like the idea that in this day and age, when we just come off of a Derek Chauvin conviction in the murder of George Floyd, in which essentially one video from a teenage girl sparked off, you know, a whole investigation that Minnesota had written off as a medical death, right?
Right.
So that turned everything around. So the idea that this department, this county attorney thinks that they can take all this video evidence that has to exist. And by the way, they have possession of, you know, like house cameras from the neighborhood and things like that, right? From, I believe, Brown's own house, you know, like the Ring and things like that.
Yeah.
That they have not released. So the idea that we know all of these digital eyes were on this event, and you think you can just take this 20 seconds and that's all that you have to put out. That's what you think is pertinent. What you think is pertinent is all the people need to see. I mean, that is copcasity.
It's copcasity.
It's
right.
white Cassidy. I'm like, what is wrong with you guys? Like, bro, check this out. That shit is over. It's on tape, my dude. Like, run it back. Just run the tape back, man, and be done with this shit.
You know what?
The idea that they can defend, like the George Derek Chauvin case, there was no defense. The defense attorney, Eric Nelson, looked like a fucking balloon animal. Like he's got goddamn balloon giraffe. Like you're a fucking idiot.
But listen,
there's
Pedro,
nothing you can say.
Number one, I think that you're tripping, okay? Because the police officers, whoa, don't you look around. The police officers showed you. Here's the tape. Look at it. There you go.
Wait, run that back.
You did,
Negro. Okay. I see the danger now. I see the weapon now.
I gave you the information. What are you fucking bitching about? Okay. You got the NBA. You got the NFL. Okay. College basketball. All niggers. Shut your mouth. Jesus Christ, bro.
Dia Lejeune agrees. Just take the effing L, man. Like, bro, like why fight for bad cop? Why protect any bad cop, any bad actions by a cop? Like, why? As a union, unless your goal is, and I believe Queen Bee said earlier, to sign up to kill black people and get away with it. And that's what all of these efforts. And listen, these locations fucking matter. Minnesota obviously has a problem. North Carolina obviously
has a problem.
Has a problem.
And you know what? I think you know what it is. I think that once we find out what's going on with the Chauvin case. Pertaining to the sentencing, if he gets 12 years, which is some bullshit, which that very super white judge,
bro.
That judge was
Peter Cahill, Judge Peter Cahill.
Yeah. So the end of the day, he's a regular on our show now.
Queen Bee says, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, I really think we need to do what we've been wanting to do is just go medieval on their ass. It really does look like he's talking. I don't know. It's just
Virginia does have a problem. Not only do they have a Lynchburg, which is
that's
named
crazy
for a certain history, but they also have the Po-White Parkway, which I've been on Queen Bee. Po-White Parkway, which was named for po-white people. Seriously, it's P-O and then second word white.
Well, I think that they're at the end of the rope. But
it's a problem.
What's happening is the cops are at the end of the rope. They're feeling like they're being attacked because the situation that happened with Chauvin.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I think they're doing. They're reacting, and they're reacting like, protectionists, which is basically what the Republicans are. They're protectionists, they're isolationists. And I never thought I'd repeat what fucking George Bush said. He said they're isolationists, they're protectionists, they're insane, they're bonkers, they're bananas, and they are nutty as a fruit bat, I think is what.
Fruit bat. Wait, he said this about who?
The Republicans.
Oh, right now. Yeah. George Bush and we're talking about W. He might be trying to step into an interesting position. They need a lot of people to step up to get these conservative motherfuckers together, which we're going to talk about in a second. But just wanted to say that we all are obviously going to keep our eyes on this Andrew Brown murder situation.
Andrew Brown, you want to? Okay, there he is.
That's all. Yep, that was the evidence. That's it.
I don't know what are you complaining about?
You didn't. Gun.
Yeah, what? Oh man.
So I'm very interested to see this video. But until we do see more, we do know that there is a. Well, we do know that there is not transparency, and if something is not transparent, that means there has to be something blocking your view or covering it up. Right. So there seems to be a cover up going on here in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. And it's just the caucasity to try and do that in this day and age is fucking amazing.
No, not really. But we'll move on. But I'm just telling you, I'm not surprised at all about anything anymore. They're so corrupt, and the cops are so fucking bad. There's nothing else they can say to me. Fuck that. I feel like we should just turn this shit into the purge. Real shit, because you know what? They're not paying attention to the fucking law. They keep breaking the fucking law. So why should we give a fuck? Why should we give a fuck? Yeah. Let's break the law. Breaking the law.
They don't break the law. I am the law.
Wow.
I will never break myself.
See,
we know what that is.
People that smoke weed really get all the shit we're saying. And I agree with you, JRANYC. Fuck George Bush. But he did say that. And I was like, okay, props.
But it means something that somebody who we would all still say, hey man, fuck you. Sounds like us to a bit. You know what I mean? Like that, hey, these motherfuckers are crazy, man. All I was trying to do was get oil out of Iraq and make money from family. Okay.
Right.
These motherfuckers are like, okay, maybe I'm okay. Yeah, I don't like Negroes either. Yeah, Kanye was right. But the thing is, the Trump, and they're just worse at it. They're just too obvious. Okay. The way we kill niggers was like way better. But I appreciate that voiceover.
Okay, well, look, Lady Hazel May said everyone I asked to posse up say the police will kill us.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, they're waiting.
No, we're not organized for what this purge. You mean?
Yeah, we will.
You can't go up to the police station with a bat with nails in it and hockey gear on and be like, fucking justice, nigga.
In fact, there was some police. I think it was in North Carolina again, where they got fired because they heard a racist rant. It was in 2019 where they were saying they can't wait for the race war. Let's go out and just kill niggers. This is and it was by chance somebody recorded it. These fucking idiots accidentally uploaded it, and the new black police chief said, "Oh, this will not stand," and fired them. So it is not something we're saying like we want some race war to go down or we want to because there's going to be a lot of white
We're
people.
just aware that there is somebody trying to start with. That's always been about one. You know what I mean? Like black people have never been about a race war. We weren't even brought. We weren't. That's just not even how we got here.
We just want to fucking live. Can we live? Can we just live?
Do me, man? All right. So speaking of living, one thing we do every 10 years at the first year of every decade is take a count of who's living in America, who lives where, how they did what, who, how, when, why, how many people in your household, blah, blah, blah. That being said, as a result of the recent census count from 2020,
which is counted into the 2021.
So in next year, what will go into effect is a sort of alignment of seats. So what happened as a result of the 2020 census count, and keep in mind, we were out here talking about, hey man, fill out your census, let them know they need no niggas in the neighborhood, and we need resources.
We said it over and over again. So
a lot of people said it. A lot of people, there's the whole campaigns and commercials and everything. But as a result, blue states like Illinois, Michigan, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. I'm sorry. Boom. Yeah. They'll be losing seats. It's like states like Texas, Colorado, Florida, Montana, and North Carolina. They'll be picking up those seats. Check this out. And this one kind of, and I'm getting this from Axios. This one kind of blew my mind. A census official said if New York, the state of, had counted 89 additional people, the state would not have lost a congressional seat, a Democratic congressional seat.
So in turn, what does that mean?
I need 89 New Yorkers to look themselves in the mirror, headbutt the glass, then jump out their tenement window.
I think,
or wherever you live. And by the way, the luxury apartments in New York now are tenements. They just took the projects and flipped them. But kick yourself in the fucking neck.
All 89 of you motherfuckers, I'm gonna see you.
Listen, I know people are like, I don't want to be in a list. They're just trying to track me. Nigga, you got a cell phone, you got a social security number, you got a driver's license. Your ass is tracked. Nigga,
I don't know why you trying to think like
you got a Apple Watch, nigga. You tracked.
They don't know where I am.
iPad tracked.
And then you're walking on the corner and there's a camera looking at you right there. So stop it. But the bottom line is what this is going to do is basically make even though the majority of people are not down for the Republican agenda, what it's going to do is it's going to make them have power to push whatever the fuck they want to push. So basically minority rule.
It doesn't give them majority, but it shifts balance a little.
It does shift it. It shifts it enough. And all you people that dated don't want to be tracked and don't want to do this and don't want to just stop it. I'm just so tired of your bullshit. Okay, the bottom line is the Republicans are going to cheat, lie, steal, whatever the fuck. They will stick their fingers in a baby's butthole just to win. They don't care. They have no moral center. And they're showing it with each and every day with their crazy. We don't want to give them an increment of fucking chance.
No.
And what just happened with this census, and you know what? We just gave them an increment of a chance.
Now, this is an important distinction to make before we move on, because today's a quicker show. But and the Andrew Brown situation, it was important to talk about. But one thing to understand is that
wait a minute, hold up, Andrew Brown. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, let me see the video again.
What?
Evidence.
Okay.
Oh,
it's gone.
Missed it.
Yeah.
Is to understand. So let's understand that with this census shift, that a state like California, especially last year, lost a lot of residents. Right. We've seen it in LA, Shang. Right.
Yeah, a lot of people,
comedians, actors, dancers, performers, singers.
Everybody's like, I'm out.
Back. Montana, Kentucky, Missouri, wherever you came from, you right on back. Right, going right back. I get it. It's hard.
You know what it was?
It's hard in these streets.
You know what it was? It was like when you can buy a house for $10 in Detroit. Why?
Why fuck am I trying to buy a $3 million one bedroom house with a water closet?
Yeah, that's the truth.
Use it carefully. So yeah, a state like California in particular lost a good amount of population. So there is that shift. A state like Texas gained some of those people, right?
Yeah.
But what might be a positive is that while right now some seats were lost, you know, the Democrats lost more seats than the Republicans did. That we might be seeing a trend of people from blue leaning states like California migrating to red leaning states like Texas, and you know, beginning to turn them purple/blue, right?
Well,
So
that's good. That would be good. That would
yeah.
be good.
So long game, we might be seeing a trend that would help to flip some of these red states into purplish or blue. But right now, which is, you know, all we can ever really deal with.
Right now.
Right now.
Right here.
Overall, we want to talk about this to let you know that your participation in the census affects all of this stuff, right? It affects the seating, the number of seats, the 435 seats that are in the House of Representatives.
Right.
Is that right?
That's close.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Somebody in the feed, give us the proper number. But
the way they're apportioned is directly related to the census and population counts state by state and how many representatives each state gets, right? As opposed to the Senate, which is 2 per state, no matter if you're
by the way,
desolate Dakota or New York.
The Senate is a bunch of evil cunts, and I just want y'all to know that
definitely the Republican Senate.
The Republican Senate, the Democratic Senate has some assholes too, but not as big as the asshole that we're dealing with, which is obstructionist extraordinaire. And I just wanted to see if I could say that in a row: obstruction extraordinaire.
Gina asked, did thousands of COVID deaths, and actually we mean hundreds of thousands, right, of COVID deaths affect the census numbers? Yes. That was also of course a part of the general population dip, and I'm glad you brought that up because overall, globally, the U.S. is showing a stagnation in population growth, and a large part of that is due to restrictive immigration policies, which may need to be rethought if we want to maintain a vital population.
Also, you know, another reason that the population is stagnant is because, and I can say this as a father, fuck these kids. And, and my kids, you know,
my pullout game is tight.
You know, I'm just saying, I mean, if I could go back through time, I love my children, but they would not be here. Like, I show you a photo of them and they would start fading in each photo.
There's a Back to the Future, like, no, something's changed.
Something's changed. I really would. I would absolutely be solo. And you know how much money I'd have in the bank? All the investments I'd have. Are you kidding me? Kids are fucking little soul-sucking savages. But aside from that,
a lot of money. They cost a lot of money.
They cost a lot of oh my god. They are expensive. Yes. Lots of cash.
Speaking of changing things, as we move into the next topic.
Yes, that was very by the way, very smooth.
Thank you, sir.
I saw what you did there. I just saw what you did. I saw that.
I've changed a couple. I changed a couple of things recently, and I want to tell you about it. And I'm gonna hit you with a little something like that.
Hey. It's your boy Black Pedro popping in. Hey. With another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Whoa, wait a minute. Where is he's right there? You're right there, man. I see you. You're right. Stop it. I see you.
Much like the field mouse ready to jump a cricket, his focus, his invisibility, his skills are eminent. Hey, you see me right there? Man, I know. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'll be freaking you out by disappearing like that.
I just want you to know, when you keep doing that, I keep thinking, you crazy. You are crazy.
Shank, sometimes I think you drink too much, dog. Chill out, man. Here's the thing, y'all. It's your boy Black Pedro with another pop-in to let you know what's popping. Last year, I know I took y'all through or kind of started y'all with my journey on a plant-based diet. And this year, I've been a little bit bored of shit, right? Craving just eating whatever. So, like the past,
way you said that was
just fuck it. Fuck it. So the past like month or so, you know, I've been having some meat, not on a daily basis.
Wait a minute. I thought you meant like a steak, like that. Not.
Oh no. This is not a typo, guys. When I say what's at stake, we're not talking about vampire killing or you know steaks at the crap table.
You talking about?
No, I'm talking about like cow, yeah, like beef, or even fish or lamb, chicken, you know. Seafood, shellfish. You know, I've had a few things, like couple meals a week, and you know, things have ramped up at work and in all aspects of life a bit. Oh, thank you, Miss No Slick Name, for noticing my curls pop. You know, we do what we do, girl. That's that Hernandez. That's the Hernandez. You know what I'm saying? But
I thought you were.
Well, it's not a religion to me, right? Plant-based is like, I think of it like baseball. Like you can't stay on the same base the whole game or you're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? Like get in there, run around. But you know, picked up rather than like cheat days, I was having like, you know, or a cheat day like every few months. You know, I have a couple of meals, carnivorous meals a week over the past couple weeks. And you know what, man? I've been tired of shit. I can't lie. Like when I look back and think about last year up, Miss Adverb, if you start talking shit about my Detroit Tigers, woman, and you got a cat as your picture there, as your profile pic.
Yeah,
and then you're gonna talk shit. That is young Tiger. That thing is waiting to
right. Yeah, and
all
plus,
over you.
First off, you need to get up off that money, Miss Adverb, and give him his money for that fucking child that's pending.
You focus on the wrong shit, and these kids over here ain't eating. And you know, you're not gonna see your daughter. I ain't got nan check. I promise y'all, on Savage AF, the day I get that child support check from Miss Adverb, I'm gonna put it up here. I'm gonna cover up the bank number so y'all niggas don't get my routing shit. But
right.
I have no problem showing it. If she was a responsible baby mama daddy, I would daddy mama.
It would make sense. It would make
all
sense.
Good. We'd still be doing this together.
Right. But until then.
But for the safety of my child.
No.
Okay. For the safety of my child, I'm gonna keep her away from anything.
So wait a minute. So I've been eating less and less meat because I told you, I said fuck that. I like fish, but I thought you were going full lovely green vegetarian cauliflower.
I have been doing it, and you know I'm still doing all that.
Ham, bam, potato.
But yeah, I've thrown in a couple things, and you know, did some filet mignon and things like that. But
you went full blast then. That's full blast.
But I will say that I don't feel the same energy and pep in my step. Okay, yeah. Maybe I'm a year older. Birthday coming up.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Feel it in my bones. There's a storm coming. But the reality is, with the plant-based diet that I was on so primarily last year, really just had me not feeling slouchy or tired. And as I reintroduced meat into my diet, I realized, like, man, I'm kind of tired. And I don't think it's just the work, because, you know, I did work hard times last year too, and I think so. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to my full on plant based, all the things, right? And then kind of be cognizant of any energy changes. You know, this is very scientific over here.
But you know what? You can.
I have a regimen that I keep myself on.
Check this out. Fish does not fuck with your energy. Fish is actually good for you. I take fish oil pills. I eat salmon. I'm telling you. And
the problem is mercury. Like if you get it wild caught from the ocean, man, the ocean is fucked up. By the way, I vegged out, relaxed, and watched on Disney Plus Secrets of the Whales. Nigga, I laughed, I cried. It was a whole emotional roller coaster, man. whales are the shit, man. I love them so much.
I watched Mortal Kombat.
It touched my heart. But the sea is the thing. Gina Emerson, I do want to get into the sea moss. I want to see what that's about. They say sea moss will turn you into Superman.
Okay, what? Your fish has plastic? Well, we eat all kind of weird shit.
Everything has plastic.
I ate 6 bugs last week. Didn't even know it. So fuck it. I had a salad.
I would talk to your chef.
Well, I don't know. I think he was putting bugs in there, but I'm saying I had a salad. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't had steak in years.
Yeah,
years. But guess what? Not as you said it. Gonna get some. Fuck it. No, but also Pedro weighs like 130.
Oh no. Hey man, come on, man. Niggas don't think I'm light in these streets, dog. Come on, dog.
But Pedro weighed 138.
No, man. I've been between 160 and 170 since high school.
Okay,
honestly.
See, so
but when I went full plant-based last year, I dropped down to 145. I was like, nigga, I'm in 8th grade again. Like, so that was too skinny for me.
I mean, I'm trying to do my best, man. I was 310 pounds. I'm 270. So I lost I'm losing weight. But still, I'm 6'2", but still, I still got to make sure that I don't look like a bag of broken dreams. So
you never want to look like in Hollywood.
You never want to look like, damn, man, he almost made it. But I just feel like, you know what? Have a steak, Pedro. Come on, man. Go ahead. Go for it. You won't be tired for long. And if it doesn't go well, take one of these and stab yourself. But you'll be fine.
AJ Fitz said, I'm older than you, Pedro. I eat meat 5 times a day, and my energy is just fine, if not better.
Exactly.
But hold on. What y'all don't know is AJ Fit means other people. Like when he kicks midgets into the trunk, he eats them, and then he gets energy from the meat and they soul. And I don't have that midget kicking power like you do, AJ Fit. But kudos to you, brother. And I see the results. Niggas can't deny it.
Yeah, but I just want to say, you know what? You're doing well, and I want to say this before we bounce into this. You're doing well. You're doing well.
And I've listen. I love me. I'm still gonna have some every now and then, but I think
you had barbecue at your mom's the other time. You were just
no. I do it every now and then. But what I'm saying is like going back to it after being plant-based for a while and going back to it regularly. I noticed an energy change for me, and yes, it is an individual thing. And I'm sure if I just kept eating meat and worked out in there, I'd be fine. But in that transition period, I was like, oh, this feels a little slouchy for me.
Well, the bottom line is, hey, long as you're okay, because a lot of people ain't okay, and the fact that we're in a position where we can. I'm working on going full plant-based, but fuck that. I like salmon. I like teriyaki chicken. I like grilled chicken. I haven't had steak in years, but guess what?
That's all good.
Now that you said that, you know what? In the next month, I'm gonna get me some motherfucking steak.
I'm just gonna bite a cow.
I'm gonna walk up on the cow. But Savage AF, make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel before I jump into this. Bam, there we go. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Savage AF, the Vodcast podcast, and also make sure you subscribe to us on the platforms that contain podcasts: iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and SoundCloud. So make sure you do that. And I'm gonna just jump into my Shangri, which is an interesting one today because I think the Republicans have lost their motherfucking mind. What the deal, baby? Yeah. What? Okay, y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Shout out, rest in power, DMX, Earl Simmons. The Republicans just doubled down on the fact that they think that Trump is still president. Kevin McCarthy seen here about to take a dick to the mouth. I don't know if y'all get that.
Say
He's about to take Trump's dick to the mouth. Actually, he flat out said that Trump is still president. They are actually in Arizona trying to get laws to make sure that they did a recount. Recount, and officially is Crazy Town's is still his party. It is still Crazy Town's party, and Kevin McCarthy, that little half of fucking look at that.
That's him about to lick nuts. That's him about to lick nuts.
That's him about to lick nuts. Is absolutely done it. And Trump is his boyfriend. Yep. Yes, he is. It's just getting worse and worse. The Republicans are fucking showing their crazy side, and they're really going for it heavy. I can't believe it. They're so fucking nuts. They actually gave more votes to Marjorie Taylor Silverback Big Shoulder Bitch Green than they did fucking like any other candidate that they supported. Marjorie Taylor Greene. I thought it was just one person. I thought it was just one. No, they backed this crazy bitch. And they're showing how crazy they are. So I'm telling the Democrats, time for you to just get it, bitches. Get it, and go for it. And listen, like Bernie Sanders said, before we bounce, I'm telling you, Bernie Sanders said, we won, they lost. We should do whatever the fuck we want to do.
Bagels for everybody.
Because they're crazy. They're fucking crazy. Are you kidding me? Look at them. They're just out of their fucking minds. Stop it. We knew they was crazy back then. We saw what they were doing pertaining to Hillary Clinton. They were out of their fucking mind. Trump was. And we already know this bitch is absolutely the devil.
Theodore.
Cruz needs to cruise his ass right back down to hell where he came from. And the Republicans are ran by a fucking madman right now. So bottom line is, Democrats, go hard in the paint. I'm sick of saying this to y'all. No more. They doubled down saying that Trump is still fucking president. This is how delusional they are. They just did a recount in Arizona trying to overturn some shit that they can't. The fucking Biden is actually has better fucking ratings, almost level Obama. He's at 53%, and pertaining to his policies, he's at 58%. So stop making me fucking mad and stop doing that shit. All right. So bottom line is, let's get it together and make sure that these motherfuckers don't get a power hold again, even though they're trying to pull crazy shit. That's it. That's what I had to say today. They get on my fucking nerves.
Oh yeah, no, they're on some between the voting laws, suppression shit, and recounting. I'm like, nigga, Rihanna can't count it. You can't
exactly. What are you doing? What are y'all doing? It's crazy.
So, but it's all gonna come up empty. But it's all being used to drum up, Can
you put your balls in there too?
By the way, that's actually a sentence to somebody in Tennessee.
Wow.
Like in Tennessee, some guys are like, and then the other guy's like, and they actually communicate like that. So Savage AF, y'all. It is a Monday, which means that tomorrow is Tuesday. That's how
Tawana just went in hard paint. Ted Cruz is a dick.
But how do you feel, Tawana?
Yeah, but how do you really feel?
Don't hold back. Let it out. Tomorrow we'll be back. Share with us tomorrow, Tawana, how you feel. Really about Ted
Since
Cruz,
we won't be in Vegas.
I feel like you have a veil. Yeah, we're not going to be in Vegas, but we'll be right back here at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll be in my living room. Shang will be in his.
Yes.
Y'all motherfuckers will be in y'all's. Ladies, I hope some of y'all are in bed. That was okay. Sorry.
that was creepy.
I have on pants.
Okay, yeah. But the fact you stood up to show you.
Good. I just want everybody to know. But nothing weird going on over here.
Nothing to see here. It's good.
I'm normal. My therapist said I'm normal.
But make sure that you check us out and tell your friends about the show. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. Savage AF all up in your motherfucking grill.
Grilling on y'all niggas.
By the way, the verses with Redman, Method Man, with the Wu-Tang.
More fire.
Oh my God, I love that shit. Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with. Oh, it was so good. By the way, if you get a chance, look on Instagram. That shit was so good. Method Man was killing it. Redman, they brought out the Wu-Tang. It was great. So we will see you tomorrow, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Be well. Don't look at Pedro's penis. And good night.